new coming up next. And good afternoon, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. It is our second game of our 4-game series between the visiting Texas Rangers affiliate, the Frisco RuffRiders, and your Oakland A's affiliate, your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow morning, we start Game 3 of our 4-game set. Tuesday, we'll round out the series. The 7:05 first pitch. Don't forget, Wednesday will be the first of 3 for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Then after that, we go to a final 7-game homestand before Friday, March 29th, when we take on the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Be the first of 4 for the Sod Poodles to take on the Midland Rockhounds. Go online now and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on any smartphone. And here's your starting lineups. First for the visiting Frisco RuffRiders. Leading off for Frisco designated hitter Adrian Esquivel. Batting second, the center fielder Tom Katomer. Batting third, the second baseman Luis Hernandez. Batting fourth, the first baseman Miguel Chavez. Batting fifth, the third baseman Harold Gunter. Batting in cleanup, shortstop Chris Hesman. Batting seventh, the right fielder Jermaine Grubbs. Batting eighth, the left fielder Kevin Parrott. Batting ninth, the catcher Geraldo Marquez. And taking the mound for Frisco RuffRiders, Rick Cooley. And now here is your starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off the Rockhound order, designated hitter Freddie Eldred. Batting second, the second baseman Willard Lloyd. Batting third, the third baseman Felipe Delgadio. Batting fourth, the left fielder Antoine Schaefer. Batting fifth, the first baseman Ramon Vega. Batting sixth, the right fielder Herb McLean. Batting seventh, the catcher number 53, Chris Corona. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 52, Garrett Jansen. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 57, Adrian Lyons. Mound for the Midland Rockhounds, Kalidas Yang. Alright boys, here's some ground rules that we are going over. We want everybody to be safe. Also, keep off the cell phone while the batter is in the batter's box. Remain off the field. Always a word of advice, be on the field. And there is no interference with balls in play. Always remember to report suspicious activity to local law enforcement. Law enforcement will be located all around. Thank you for your cooperation to making Midland Rockhounds baseball enjoyable for everyone. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the game.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Adrian Esquivel. He will lead this one off today.
Designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Katimer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Yang has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Luis Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner at first here, one man out. Struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Miguel Chavis, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hey. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Rick Coley, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Now from Midland, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Coley, playing here in his age 26 season, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a sinker. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get fouled. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
In now, Willard Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping in now, Felipe Delgado. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Harold Gunter, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Harold Gunter.
Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A bouncer to the left side. Lyons takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
At the plate, Chris Hessman. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 7, right fielder, Jermaine.
Digging in, Jermaine Grubbs. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hessman stands at first with one out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Kevin Perrette, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Got him. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Digging in, Antoine Schaefer.
Left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over the first. And he checks all the boxes.
Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Vega. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Striding into the box, Herb McLean. Now here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Standing in now, Chris Corona, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Kevin Perret.
Leading off for the RuffRiders, left fielder, Kevin Perret.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Geraldo Marquez. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esquivel. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Delgado is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Katimer.
Striding in once again, Tom Katimer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Perret at second with 2 down. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Luis Hernandez would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Corona has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Garrett Jansen.
Leading off for Midland, center fielder, Garrett Jansen.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Lyons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willard Lloyd. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Gunter has it, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Luis Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Miguel Chavis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Stepping into the box, Harold Gunter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Felipe Delgado.
Leading off the 4th inning, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tapper down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Changeup in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cadam is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Ramon Vega.
So striding in, Ramon Vega. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
No balls and 1 strike. Vega, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Chris Corona, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Chris Hessman. He drew a walk his first time up.
Shortstop, Chris Hessman.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Hessman takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Jermaine Grubbs. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Kevin Barrett.
Digging in now, Kevin Barrett. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, McLean. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, captain, Geraldo Marquez.
So striding forward now, Geraldo Marquez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lloyd ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Garrett Jansen. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Garrett Jansen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Katimer has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Lyons. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perret is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Digging in once again, Freddie Eldred. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Rubs, and that's the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Esquivel.
Designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Rockhounds, number 57.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Katimer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Into the box now, Luis Hernandez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Lloyd fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Into the box, Willard Lloyd. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Count remains at 0-2. Line towards center field. Katimer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Into the box, Antoine Schaefer. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready now, Ramon Vega. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Katimer facing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's into second with a double.
In now, Herb McLean, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Back here on the show, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in, Miguel Chavis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fly ball out to straightaway center. Jansen is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Settling in now, Harold Gunter. first pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Hessman.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Hessman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Vega in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Standing in, Chris Corona. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Chris Corona.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now batting, Garrett Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now here's the pitch. Little flare out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft line into left field. Nice shot.
Stepping in now, Adrian Lyons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, on the ground at first. Can this be 2? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Jermaine Grubbs. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Delgado is there for it. 1 down. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Now at the plate, Kevin Perret. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Geraldo Marquez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
The count.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, designated hitter, Adrian.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That's wide, 2-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Jansen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sammy Flood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sammy Flood.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Freddie Eldred.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Here it comes.
Foul ball.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Gunter comes up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it. Coming to the plate now, Willard Lloyd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Felipe Delgado.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate, Tom Katimer. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Tom Katimer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a swing for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Luis Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. McLean is there, 2 down.
First baseman number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Striding in, Miguel Chavis. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
So stepping in, Harold Gunter. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Schaefer.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Ramon Vega, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the winning run is across to score.
And the Rockhounds win it.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Rockhounds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 57 earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, and today's game comes to a victory as the Midland Rockhounds win the second game of our 4-game series with the Frisco RuffRiders. Well, 2 more games with Frisco, then we have the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks coming in. Then we will go off to our 7-game away stand beginning Saturday, March 23rd, and all the way to March 28th. That's how long we'll be away. We will head to Frisco and Corpus Christi. Frisco for 4, Corpus Christi to 3. And then, as you may know, we start our 8-game series at home between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Arkansas Travelers. Then we go to April 6th as we take on Amarillo for a 4-game set, and we take on the Travelers for a 4-game series. Well, as you may know, this will be the end of today's ball game, and most likely Midland takes the win. A 2-1 victory. Gotta say, for Sunday afternoon baseball, it was a good one. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about our new team that's coming, and most likely this team will replace last year's AA team of San Antonio, and most likely the Amarillo Sod Poodles will make their first debut beginning on March 29th here on the show. Well, anyway, all of us do miss the San Antonio Missions. They were a good team, but gotta say farewell to them as they're in AAA right now, and most likely we will never see them again. Well, as we go through this day, and most likely Midland takes the win, 2-1 final score, and most likely we'll be right back to wrap up today's game. You're listening to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. We now return you back to the ballpark for today's runs, hits, and errors. Well, as we end today's ball game, a 2-1 victory against the Frisco RuffRiders. The Rockhounds have a 6-game winning streak, and evidently they will try to get their 7th during tomorrow's game with the RuffRiders. Now, if Frisco wins, the winning streak comes to an end. But gotta say, it is a really good game. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious Midland Rockhounds. 2 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Surprising. For the Frisco RuffRiders, 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Very much surprising. This ball game, no errors. Wow. But anyway, hope everybody has a good day, and most likely a happy Sunday to all those that have watched today's ball game with the Rockhounds. And most likely we'll see y'all again tomorrow morning, 11:05 a.m. for an all-new Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. Don't forget, Tuesday we round out the series as we wrap up the 4-game set with the RuffRiders, and we will take on the Corpus Christi Hooks Wednesday through Friday. Don't forget, our 7-game road set begins on Saturday, March 23rd. So we take on a 4-game series with the RuffRiders, and the Rockhounds will travel to Corpus Christi, first time of the season, with a 3-game series. And don't forget, our debut with the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles begins Friday night, 7:05, first pitch. Until then, my friends, we hope to see y'all for Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas, when we return tomorrow for an all-new Rockhounds Baseball with the visiting Frisco RuffRiders. So, hope everybody has a good day, and for all of us here, saying good day to all Rockhound fans. And our final again, and for the last time for the day, 2-1 over the Frisco RuffRiders. 1-0 for Midland. This one goes to them today.